Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hey, y'all have sincerely showed up last time I posted, so thank you for representing the water signs, Pisces. Thank you for your support. I do appreciate all of you a lot. If you're new, welcome here. I do variety style readings on this channel, mainly just love readings and general guidance readings. So if you like tarot, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do upload regularly on here. You can also check out the playlists on this channel. I'm still growing, so just kind of keep that in mind. But I enjoy doing this, and I love sharing whatever messages show up with the rest of you. So this is a safe place for everyone, so feel free to let me know how you're doing in the comments or what's going on with you if you like. Okay, so for this reading, we're going to tap in to see what's going on with the energy that either has ghosted you, is kind of ghosting you, or is low-key about to ghost, and you're like picking up on, like your intuition is picking up on, your spidey senses are kicking on. All right, but first I'm going to tap in to see what overall message is showing up for you, specifically Pisces, from the universe. This is for, of course, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising energies, and also this is a general reading, so please use discernment. Not everything may be specifically to you. All right, if it doesn't relate, that's fine. Return it to sender, and you let the universe sort it out. Okay, so we have guilt here. Some of you could have been kind of in a place where you've been feeling guilty about certain things. Somebody's making you feel guilty. Somebody's throwing their conscience upon on you, projecting towards you. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you're not going to attach yourself to these energies and allow them to weigh you down, so to speak. And you're not going to be guilted into anything. Okay, so no more games, no more playing at your emotions, no more tugging at your heartstrings. Not in the way that it's being done. It feels like something is very manipulative around you, and you're waking up to that. Okay, some of you may have like been in denial about that in the past. Okay, but you've gone through so much adversity with certain people that like right now you're actually kind of waking up to that. Like, okay, well, I'm not going to get dragged into any of this either, is what you're thinking, is what's going on. Or it's kind of like the message here, like, don't allow yourself to be pulled down and sucked into somebody else's portal of like drama. Okay, and be more accepting of who you are. All right, so somebody could be making you feel guilty, like you should be doing this, you should be saying that, you shouldn't have done this, how could you? Reflections are good and important, but the person that's doing that needs to kind of also take an inventory of what they need to be fixing in their lives and not worry so much about how to make you feel. Okay, so that could be a relationship thing or anything. That's the message. Take it as it resonates. Let's check in with the energy that has been ghosting or has ghosted. Okay, so we have there's healing taking place here. Somebody here wants to take a chance, roll the dice, maybe reach out, talk, take a risk. I feel like for a lot of you here, there could be a lot of risk here, because I feel like there's an energy here that could have been absent when they needed to be around. Okay, they could have like ran away from something. There's an energy that wants a new beginning. All right, somebody's trying to move on, but somebody is really kind of still like desiring a new beginning. Somebody could be kind of also fantasizing in a good way, like not in a obsessive way, but like kind of envisioning, I should say, what it would be like if there's a new beginning, or a fresh start. Like there could be somebody wants to like take the chance. Hey, can we start fresh? Can we do something? All right, but let's see. This is somebody that could have walked away for something different, something better, or something completely like not love related or connection related, but they could have like found an excuse or a way out. They could have wanted to go pursue whatever it is that was more enticing for them. Okay, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that can't like let you go. Okay, and I feel like for the both of you together, this connection was very strong. Okay, there could have been a fated connection, so the universe kind of put you in each other's pathways for a reason. But the connection was a little toxic. Okay, so to me, when I see toxic and I see guilty, but I also see romantic feelings, it just feels like somebody was kind of playing at somebody else's heart. like leading them on, manipulating something, lying about something, being deceptive, being controlling. Could be kind of just kind of in a dark place, always seeing things in a negative way, not understanding. Like there's just like a lot of codependencies that kind of come to the top, and it just really kind of poisoned the connection, or it poisoned the experience, I should say, altogether. So let's see what this person is doing or thinking or acting on, or where things are with them so far. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that was definitely attached to you in a way where you had to kind of perhaps, establish like a strong, firm line or boundary. Like you had to really say no, or I'm done, or something like that. So I feel like right now they kind of are regretting, kind of taking off, or going towards something else, because that grass is greener. That's been very like not a good place for them. It's almost like, um, they're getting a taste of their own medicine with somebody else right now. Okay, so this whole like doxing, ghosting thing, or this whole distancing thing, wasn't really connected to their emotions at all. Like they kind of, it felt like it was too easy for them to take off. But man, are they kind of like regretting? Well, I don't want to regret, but what's the word? Not regret. Well, it could be. I feel like they wish they didn't, but it wasn't like in a regret. It's kind of like, what did I get myself into? It's kind of like questioning things right now. They're questioning things. They're questioning their purpose. What else is going on with them? Okay, so there's an irritated energy here. I feel like this is an energy. I feel like we could be talking about a female, but there's a lot of frustrations here because this is somebody here, Pisces, that is unable to kind of figure out a way how to re-enter your life after ghosting, or after kind of, putting you through like a place where, you know, they projected their, like they would make you feel guilty, make you feel bad, put you in a bad place, make you feel like you're being unrealistic. That's what I was going to go with, or unreasonable, but like for no reason. And I feel like this is somebody right now that's like, well, how am I going to get back to Pisces? I can't connect to Pisces in a way anymore, because Pisces is now awake to my shenanigans. They're like aware of that. The new love is highly desired. Okay, but there's a lonely path that's being taken right now. I feel like there's walking towards the light. There's a lot of things that are going on with this person. Reflecting is one of them. But I feel like they're around somebody else right now that is super, super annoying. So it's just like, it's like you are like their total home run desire. If they had to compare you to anybody else, or if they had to compare everybody else to everybody else, you would kind of like take the top of the cake based on, but they walked away from that. They ditched it. They ghosted it. Okay, because they thought something was better out there. Okay, so beware. Okay, so there's a snake here. There's a snake in the garden for sure. I feel like manipulation is this guy or this girl, essentially this energy's game manipulate. They're really good. They're really good at getting, like, they're good with their ways and words. All right, they're smooth. They're smooth. Okay, player energy. Okay, but I feel like this is somebody that is used to having multiple strings attached with other people. They can't just like commit. And I feel like, a lot of times they just like to play. They like to be in control, and kind of, I feel like, not just not narcissistic personality disorder, y'all, but it could be very strong. But there could be additional other things going on. Like, so the manipulation is kind of controlled. It's planned, like conniving, like, like a con of some sort. Okay, so, but there's new heights here. So, I feel like this is somebody that wants something to take off with you. They just don't know how to get to it. And look, we have a frustrated woman, an angry woman. This is somebody I feel like super upset that they can't kind of control you, manipulate you, get under your skin anymore, or kind of be in control of anything. So it's kind of driving them wild. Like, like you really are standing in your grounds here strongly. All right, so Pisces, let's see what else is showing up for you and this person. I'll pull this time 3 cards for you and 3 cards for them, and I'll just read them as I sense them. We have a calm storm. All right, so prosperous life. Ooh, look at that. Ghosted. You see what I'm saying? So we have heavy burden. Yeah. Unhealthy. Exactly. Choices. Yo, y'all fanned out. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so Beauty and the Beast. You know what? I feel like the biggest thing that pulled you both towards each other is like your differences. So it was just something kind of like out of the ordinary. But I feel like right now somebody feels like things are cursed. So you could be kind of trying to break from a karmic cycle in your own life, like your own karma. You're finding all coming across all the wrong kinds of people, all sorts of crazy out there, whatever. And you're just kind of like questioning, like, why does this happen? Why is this happening? Why is my life cursed? Is my love life, like frail? But both of you are seriously looking for true love. And you're in a place in your lives where the way you see love and the way you see true love is different, completely different. One person is extremely extra on everything, and the other person, which is you, I feel like is just like realistic, or more like you're still kind of having your own insecurities and doubts, but you're not coming from a place of toxicity. However, I feel like when the both of you are together, you could be toxic towards one another. You're not phased by this energy anymore. They cut you off abruptly. They left you without any closure. They left you feeling a little rejected, but you're in control of things now. You're not reacting to any negativity with this person. You have infinite abundance. You have extremely prosperous life. Lots of windfalls coming your way. You're going to be abundant in life, financially, money, job, happiness, security. If you're trying to move, travel, switch something up, it's all coming through. All right. And this is somebody that missed out on all of that. The person that ghosted, it's like it was like a gift to some degree. Now, I'm not saying, like it didn't hurt. It's just that, it liberated you on many levels. This person is still strongly burdened. I feel like they're carrying somebody around. They left for somebody and something backfired. And so I feel like this is somebody that's clinging to things in a very unhealthy way. Lots of baggage with this energy. They don't make the best choices whatsoever. The message here is to kind of be careful of who and what you let in. Not just for you, but it's also now for them. I feel like they kind of rejected something to go to something else, obviously, but it just did not materialize. All right. So this is somebody that is very available. I don't feel like they put themselves in a place where they like to put restrictions. It's just that whatever energy that's clinging onto them right now is actually giving them the run for their time and money right now. They're going through some kind of a psychological hell, it feels like. Okay. But this is somebody that wants to now they realize the importance of being like true and being vulnerable and being like, they understand that, like they miss that about you. Okay. They really are just full of it. Okay, though. So it's like the fighting is just that's their what do you call it, pattern or habit. Okay, so it's just like it's just not working for them anymore. It's just they need to change their technique, they need to change their tactic. Okay, and so it's like on their side right now in terms of how things are with them and towards you. They're realizing, like, not just a mistake, they're realizing the chaos that they're also going. Like, things are just so much nicer and calmer with you, but they didn't want it. They just didn't want it. And now they're like, wow, what did I do? All right, that's exact. Oh, yeah. Okay, give me that. Look at this Pisces card. Wow. What are the odds that this one was sending? It didn't even show up in the last reading. Yep, you're showing up here. You complete them. You make them whole and happy. All right. If there was any idea of a marriage, you'd be the one that they would want to have kids with. You would be the one that they would want to settle down with. You have the right things compared to the craziness that's around them right now. Definitely made a bad choice walking away, walking out. The desire to reconcile is here. Rebuild something, heal something, and restart something after an ending. All right. Wish come true would be something that they would be thinking about with you. I don't know if you guys have been ghosted for a little while now, but let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, obstacles all over. Chariot here in reverse, the Devil card in reverse, the Four of Swords or Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, we also have the King of Swords. Interesting. And wow, Scorpio. Wow. So Scorpio showed up here for Gemini as well in this very, very same position. Okay, and then, oh, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, okay. So overall with this person, they're very stingy with their time, with the way they want to do things, with the way they want to love, the way they want to feel. All right, they're overly in control of that. All right. This is a Capricorn energy with also sun elements. So there's hope for things to improve, but there's a lot of kind of like a clench on something. Something is being kind of held on too tightly. Okay, so so I feel like somebody was hanging on too tightly to the connection and fear of loss, but then like loss happened anyway. So it kind of, things kind of right now are kind of in a place where it's like things are being replayed and things are being recognized. Okay, so I feel like somebody here is like excluding some things and focusing on other things, or too much on one thing and not everything else. So for example, somebody could be focusing on material things over emotional connection. Okay, so there's a lot of that going on, and I feel like it's just that somebody's just not kind of with the toxic relationship and everything. It's just somebody that's just like they just keep digging themselves into like holes. All right, that is just like the craziest thing. Like they're just kind of, they come across as the balance is in the wrong place for them. Okay, now with the Chariot in the reverse, okay, so this is a Cancer energy. I feel like, you know, how they currently see the connection, there's a lot of obstacles in the way. There's a lot of aggression coming in, so they're seeing things in a very aggressive place. You could be feeling a little aggressive towards them, or you could aggressively shut them down every time they try, or they could perhaps think that you're aggressive because of the past and the fights. However, I feel like they could have kind of literally pulled you into it and then made it look like it's you that's the problem. Okay, so with the Devil in the reverse, I feel like this is somebody that just was a very pessimistic energy altogether. And I feel like somebody that was feeling stuck. I feel like they ghosted because they were feeling stuck. They wanted to kind of have options. They wanted to kind of keep things close-fisted, close to themselves, like just kind of whatever energy they have. They didn't want to spend. They wanted to kind of just receive and not give. And so I feel like this is somebody that wanted to detach because they wanted to feel free and independent. But boy, did this backfire on them, because a lot of revelations came through without you in the picture. All right, so this is somebody that thought that they were going to go somewhere better. It's showing up again. They thought that they were dodging something with you, wanted to run away from something, not be responsible about something, not deal with any responsibilities, to go somewhere free or more open, or just to hop, and it backfired on them. The Four of Wands, with how this is making you feel specifically, you know, you're confident in yourself, you're confident in your love, the love that you have. You're strong, you're bold, you're brave. You come across very strong when it comes to romantic connections and feelings. You have your stuff stable, you're in control. All right, but this card does signify right now that there is no communication, for sure, indeed. And you're saying it's okay to take a break. So some of you are thinking, oh, I'm good, I'm gonna take a break, or it's okay to be on a break. Again, thinking or feeling like you'll never find love. So you're like, okay, I'm done trying. Okay, but you're in their energy. Okay, the idea of reconciling is still lingering. It's not completely gone. I wouldn't say reconciling means getting back together right away, but kind of maybe giving that clarity that's lacking or something like that. The biggest challenge is this is somebody that stays in their ego quite a bit and they overthink. Okay, but I also feel like the challenge for you here with this card is the ability to attain security and feel like the connection is stable and secure. It's just it never feels like that because of this being in a challenge position. It just feels like somebody's more temperamental, argumentative. There's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of clashing, you know, just keeps coming up and up and up. Okay, the desire to kind of be wealthy is there, so there's a lot of materialistic elements to this person. And I feel like this is somebody that, you know, well, the connection wanted to have a control over how love happens. I should be loved this way, this is how I should love you, and this is how you should love me. So there was just very controlling over how things were to be. I don't feel like they kind of put out the illusion that, you know, things are, you know, mutual, but they're not. It really comes back down to always what they want. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So it's just, you know, this is very overwhelming. I feel like overall, um, this is somebody right now that's like feeling overwhelmed. I feel like you could also be feeling a little overwhelmed, but from their part, there's just like, you know, like a territorial energy. It just feels like things are always chaotic, fending for the self, kind of trying to like prove that you're there for them, and them like not seeing it. And then it just feels like there's a repeat of like a psychological manipulation for some of you for some reason. And it just feels like it puts you in a place where you're like having to like, again, guard your feelings, guard, like, you know, like, I'm done giving anybody else any love, I'm done doing this, I'm done doing that, is how you're feeling constantly whenever this person's energy shows up. All right. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have stood for this relationship before. You have maybe fended for them, defended their position, their actions, even towards people that you care about. They could have guilt tripped you into so many things, made you feel like it was your fault. It really does come up like that a lot. But I feel like now you're standing up for yourself. All right. You're determined to maintain your position. But in terms of how they are, they can't even try right now to maintain their position. Somebody has sunk them. Somebody really, like, when I say karma is playing a role in their life right now, it really is like absolute, I don't know. Okay. So the King of Swords in the reverse. All right. Gemini energy. You feel like this is somebody that wants to kind of, be in a place where they can establish some type of truce, but this is just not going to happen. The message here for the both of you, or the lesson here for the both of you is, there's a lot of misuse of power. Okay. So they need to realize that. And if you flex that on them to teach them a lesson, you need to realize that there's a lot of misuse and displaced power and aggression that's taking place and narrow-mindedness. So I feel like the bigger message here is to kind of, be honest with yourself, but there's a very rough energy showing up, very nasty fight, a lot of fighting. All right. Your lesson here is, you can't, not you, but like the entered message is to be mindful, to not like if you see a pit and it's a dangerous pit, don't go jump into the pit. All right. So guard yourself, protect yourself in that sense. And if this is somebody that really, again, like earlier, it feels like they always kind of suck you back into their life or bring you down or something like that. This is somebody that's never going to be in a truthful place for a long time with how they've been acting. All right. So it's not easy. It's not like, oh, okay, well, we can have a rational conversation. They are not, there's a disconnection with this person upstairs. Like something is off. Some endings bring about new beginnings. Okay, healing, lots of healing, but transformation. The Scorpio card is always going to be a card of transformation for a lot. But I feel like what to expect from this situation and this person is just that this is somebody that severed ties for a reason. Severed ties because they left to go somewhere else, for the grass is greener. It's allowed you to come about, to heal, to transform, okay, to go through your own phase of acceptance and to allow yourself to release the burdens of guilt from your shoulders. So specifically for you here, Pisces, I feel like you're in a very good place because of this ending. And I feel like this is something where whatever new beginning or new phase starts, you have like the ingredients necessary now to kind of be more mindful for your own well-being. Okay, there's a new love that might bloom here for you. There's something that's lingering. I don't know how the blooming is going to happen, but there was a new beginning here as well. So there's a potential for something new with this energy, or altogether, like maybe that's just something that's going to come across as shocking, okay, even to you, because you're going through some type of an ending with this person specifically. So be on the lookout for that, because love is still going to come find you. Okay. And I feel like you could have really jumped into the wrong one right now, simply for the right one to come along, or simply for the wrong one to fix their rights and get that beating that they're going through right now out there with whatever karmic they're dealing with, and then come correct and come back the right way. All right. So let's pull some word cards here for you. This could relate to you, to them. All right. This could be like your feelings right now, their feelings right now, or something that the universe just wants to put out there. So let's see what these are. All right. You already know. I'm too afraid to talk. Now is not the time. I have so much desire for you. I just want you all the time. I just want space. You may hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Let me have you. I am addicted to you. Your family won't like me. And with the Ace of Pentacles, a proposal for something new and abundant energies coming through for you. Manifestations are going to materialize for you, okay? Finally, let's pull some angel answers for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me again today. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to like the video. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. Subscribe if you have not done so, especially if you enjoy tarot. I'm going to pull some angel answers. So if you want to ask some questions, pause the video, and return as soon as you're done asking the questions. It could be about anything that's going on with you. These cards are specifically for you about anything you're asking about. All right, your answers are: you are ready, ask for help from others, peaceful resolution, something is unlikely, and we also have in the near future with a yes. All right, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.